Hey everybody, it's My Healthier Me. I was thinking today about before I changed my eating habits a year ago. It's been over a year now, but anyways, I was thinking about what I used to eat or how I used to eat, and I want to talk about that today in comparison to what and how I eat today. So the big thing that I really wanted to talk about, or that I was really thinking about, was portions and desire to eat and time of day, and I'll just get into it, you know what I mean when I say it. So that's kind of what I was thinking and what it has to do with. So what I came to the realization is that I used to wake up and I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't be hungry to eat in the morning. I would feel sick if I ate. And I was just kind of thinking, well, why would that be? If when you wake up in the morning, typically you should have an empty stomach. You should wake up and be hungry. But I always ate before bed before. So now that I know that if you eat before bed, your digestive system is sluggish, and technically, depending on how much you ate throughout the day and what you ate before bed, you're kind of still digesting it when you wake up, because it might not have finished digesting while you were sleeping. So you wake up and you still have food in your stomach, you're still digesting food. So of course you're not going to be hungry. So that might be one of the reasons why I didn't eat in the morning before. Well, sometimes I did, but then again, it's based on what you ate before. So I also noticed that I would eat, and I would eat, and I would eat, and I would eat all day long. Excuse me while I scratch my nose. I don't want it to look like I have a booger, but it's really itchy right there. So anyways, I would notice that I would eat, and then not long after I'd be hungry again. And then I would eat, and not long after I'd be hungry again. And I realized that it's like my body's saying, feed me. And yet I'm feeding it. And why is my body still asking me to feed it? If I just ate, I'm full. Shouldn't I be done? Why am I still hungry? So now, looking back in hindsight at that, I never thought about it at the time, but now looking back at the way that I eat now, I wake up in the morning and I'm hungry, but not to the point where like I'm dying of starvation, but I could go, like I could fast. I think the reason that is I'm starting to store nutrients, so my body can find it within. I don't need to shovel food in my face all day in order to get nutrients. So now I'm noticing that the foods that I'm eating are dense in nutrients, as opposed to the foods I was eating before, which were depleted of nutrients and even toxic. So I was toxifying myself with no nutrients, and now I'm nutrifying myself and detoxifying myself. So if you're having trouble with the eating thing and you find you're eating too much, or you're too hungry, or you're not hungry enough, or you think you should be hungry but you're not, or you don't feel like eating even though you think you should be, or any odd behavior, try to consider maybe the changes that you've made. So if you look back like I do at my past, I ate too much because I wasn't eating anything nutritious. I was eating toxins. Now I hardly eat half of what I used to. Mind you, there are times I eat a lot. There are times right now that I eat a lot, but they're healthy food. So if I eat this huge salad and I'm like, oh, I'm really full, it doesn't last very long. A little while later, not even half an hour later, it's already started to go through and I don't have that full feeling. While before, I would eat like a normal meal of, meat, potatoes, and a very small portion of vegetables, and I would be like, oh, I'm full, and I would feel really sick and really tired and bloated for hours after a meal, and then I'd be hungry. So again, remember, what you eat doesn't matter how much you eat. If you eat a lot or if you eat a little bit, what matters is what you're eating. How dense in nutrients is it really, So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Just the realization that maybe I gained so much weight because I was eating so much food because I wasn't getting any nutrients, and my brain kept going, I need this, I need this, and I was going, okay. And then my body was going, I still need this and this. You didn't give me any food. And I'm going, but I just ate a whole bunch of food. Why am I so hungry? And my body's going, you didn't eat any nutrients. So now when I eat, my body's going, I'm good, I'm good. And I can see, no, I'm full. Whereas before I was like, oh, I got to keep eating, I got to keep eating. So look at your habits. Look at what you should change. Look at the density of the nutrients that you're eating. And you might find your habits will change. And you'll have an awareness of why you're hungry, or awareness of why you're not hungry, and what your habits are. So that helped me out, just that realization of why do we eat so much? We don't need to eat so much. We really, really don't. We need to eat lots of nutrients, lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of dense nutrient food, superfoods, green juice, green powders, things that have nutrients in them. It isn't about how much you eat. It's about how nutrified you are. I just made up a new word. Nutrified. Yeah, so be nutrified. Nutrify yourself. Nutrify. Yeah. Later.